took us a long time to get there. Don't get me wrong. It was not an easy journey, but once we got there, and I think we felt comfortable being honest with each other
Mm-hmm.
and just sharing what was going on in our lives and our personal lives to a certain extent, because I think a lot of it is none of it's none of our business. It's none of my business what he does. Same with him, and I think we both respect that. But if we get in relationships that we're going to go to that next level, we definitely will let each other know, and support it in the best way we can.
From wedding vows to mysterious Instagram posts, Shaunie O'Neal and Pastor Keion Henderson's marriage has gone from a fairy tale to some serious issues. But, as we all know, not everything that shines is gold. And it all kicked off with a love story that felt like a fairy tale. Let's take it back to the beginning.
Every day,
Oh my God.
you and I either call each other or text each other at 11:11,
Yeah.
and we say that we love each other. And so you'll say you love me, I'll say I love you, and then we go into this little banter about who loves each other the most. And so I thought today that on 11:11, at 11:11, I would do something to make you know that I love you more than you love me. So when you love somebody as much as I love you, there's only one thing left to do. That is
Oh my goodness.
to ask you, would you marry me and be my wife?
Oh my God! Babe, yes!
Shaunie O'Neal and Pastor Keion Henderson first went public with their relationship in 2021, and it didn't take long for everyone to take notice. Their chemistry was off the charts, and when Keion popped the question, it was pure magic. By May 2022, everyone was buzzing about their wedding. Set in the stunning Bahamas, it was a glamorous event that felt straight out of Hollywood. Shaunie, already a savvy businesswoman and TV star, looked absolutely stunning in a custom gown by Jean-Louis Sabaji. Her sleek dress was the perfect mix of classy and modern, capturing the elegance of the day. Keion matched her vibe in a sharp suit that oozed confidence. But the wedding was more than just about the couple, it was a big celebration of two powerful worlds colliding. As they exchanged vows, Keion's role as a pastor blended beautifully with Shaunie's entertainment legacy. Fans and media quickly dubbed them a power couple, showcasing a mix of spiritual leadership and business savvy. Social media went wild with love for the couple, proving that love could thrive at the crossroads of faith and fame. However, as the initial excitement faded, rumors of trouble started to surface. Were there issues lurking beneath the surface? People close to the couple reportedly noticed some tension even during their honeymoon. While Shaunie admired Keion's ambitious approach to ministry, she also felt a bit uneasy about how big his dreams were. Keion's charisma and drive, which made him a standout pastor, sometimes left Shaunie feeling like she was in the background.
I see a lot of people who just have no plans of getting married, and maybe it's the place that they're in life at that particular time. Like I've been there. We've both been there. We were like, absolutely not getting married. But life keeps lifing, and you change your mind. You meet Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, whatever it is. Things happen that change the directive of life all the time.
Having built her own empire in entertainment, Shaunie wasn't used to playing second fiddle. Friends hinted that she struggled to find her footing in a marriage where Keion's ministry often took the spotlight. Although she was drawn to his faith and leadership, she started to worry about losing herself in his shadow. Behind all the glamorous Instagram posts and public appearances, it seemed like they were dealing with some serious issues. On the surface, they looked unstoppable, but behind closed doors, their different priorities painted a different story. Shaunie and Keion came from totally different worlds. Shaunie's background was all about entertainment and business, where creativity and individuality were key. Keion, on the other hand, was in a space where tradition and structure were the norm. While Shaunie was busy producing the hit reality show Basketball Wives, Keion was building his ministry into a major brand. He wasn't just a pastor, he was a whole whole empire. From books to speaking gigs, Keion's hustle went way beyond the pulpit, and while that ambition was impressive, it also brought its own set of challenges. One big issue reportedly revolved around Keion's approach to ministry, especially his focus on financial growth. His prosperity gospel-style preaching, which suggests that wealth is a sign of God's favor, didn't sit well with everyone, especially Shaunie. Unlike her business ventures, which were all about entertainment, Keion's financial goals were tied to his church, creating a whole new level of pressure. Sources close to them said that Shaunie struggled to get on board with this part of Keion's ministry. Known for being down-to-earth and genuine, she reportedly clashed with his relentless drive for growth and expansion. Fans started to wonder if their differing views on faith and finances were creating an unfixable rift. While they kept up a polished public image, cracks were starting to show, leaving fans questioning whether their relationship was built to last or if their clashing worlds would tear them apart. And then, in true 2020s fashion, social media started spilling the tea. Fans first noticed something was off when Shaunie O'Neal's Instagram feed began to shift. Gone were the glowing posts about her husband and their life together. Instead, her page became a mix of motivational quotes like "Know Your Worth" and ad tags and solo pictures from her adventures. But while these changes could seem harmless on the surface, longtime followers saw them as subtle signals of discontent. Shaunie's posts weren't just about inspiring others, they felt deeply personal, almost as if she was hinting at her own state of mind. Some fans even speculated that her captions were coded messages reflecting a growing rift in her marriage. Meanwhile, Keion's social media activity couldn't have been more different. His posts stayed laser-focused on his ministry, highlighting his sermons, accomplishments, and upcoming events. There were few mentions of Shaunie, leaving fans wondering why their connection seemed to have vanished. This contrast only fueled speculation. Social media users flooded comment sections and forums with theories. A person commented, "Shaunie's always been independent. Maybe Keion just couldn't handle her being the boss." Another one added, "Keion's all about his image. If she doesn't fit his perfect wife mold, he'll move on fast."
And he's like, "You gotta have Shaunie on the show. You guys were just, yeah, he was great. He was such a champion of yours." And then at some point he said, something about him one day getting married again. And I thought, you're not, he's been very supportive of your dating journey. You've been supportive of his. Was there a conversation about that? And he even said, what is it? He would attend your wedding or you would attend his if that ever happened?
Yeah, I think we both support each other. Like, I used to tease him and be like, "Could you please hurry up and get a wife? And then you could stop, randomly FaceTiming me and talking about your day." Like, I'm not like, get a girlfriend or something. I don't know.
In today's digital age, silence on social media often speaks louder than words, and the couple's online behavior became a hot topic of debate. Insiders say that what looked like a perfect partnership may have been more like a power struggle. Rumors have circulated that Keion's controlling tendencies might be at the heart of their issues. While his strategic and calculated nature has helped him build a successful ministry, it left Shaunie feeling like more of a business partner than a wife. Sources close to the couple claimed that Keion's drive to manage every aspect of his public image extended into their marriage, creating tension behind closed doors. Shaunie, who had already spent years under the scrutiny of reality TV, struggled with the pressure to fit into Keion's vision of a perfect partnership. Friends suggested that she felt stifled, unable to fully express herself in a relationship that often seemed more focused on optics than authenticity. Keion's history doesn't make these rumors any easier to dismiss. His previous marriage ended under similar circumstances, with whispers of ambition and control playing a role in the split. Fans can't help but wonder, is history repeating itself if these patterns are resurfacing? It raises serious questions about compatibility and whether the couple's differences were simply too big to overcome. Keion's recent public displays of emotion have also left fans divided: authentic or calculated. During a sermon with Bishop T.D. Jakes, Keion broke down in tears, a moment that quickly went viral. On one hand, it was seen as a rare glimpse of vulnerability from a man often perceived as polished and composed. On the other, skeptics questioned the timing and purpose of the emotional outburst. Was this a genuine moment of self-reflection, or was it a strategic move to boost his public image amid swirling rumors? Some critics argued that Keion's emotional display felt too perfect, almost as if it was designed to garner sympathy and reinforce his role as a relatable spiritual leader. Others defended him, pointing out that even leaders have moments of weakness, and Keion's openness could be a sign of the personal struggles he's navigating. Whatever the case, this moment added another layer of intrigue to an already complex narrative. It left fans wondering if Keion's emotional struggles were spilling over into his marriage and whether this vulnerability was a sign of cracks in their foundation.
I got married in my previous relationship thinking that it was going to fix things and that, he's going to change this because we got married, or he's going to act differently because we got married. That is not true. It's not realistic. And it's not my job to fix those things about the person that I'm married to.
When Shaunie O'Neal became famous from Basketball Wives, she didn't just launch a popular show, she also built a reputation as a smart businesswoman who wasn't afraid to stir up some drama. But now, that past might clash with her current life. Basketball Wives is known for its intense fights, flashy lifestyles, and relationship drama, which doesn't really vibe with Pastor Keion Henderson's faith-focused image. Sources say Keion has been trying to balance his role as a pastor with Shaunie's reality TV history. Even though she's tried to step away from the show's wild reputation, people still remember it. It's not just about the drama, it's about how they're perceived. Keion's ministry is all about a polished spiritual vibe, and having a wife linked to a show full of feuds and scandals might not fit that picture. For Shaunie, this situation is tough too. She's been working hard to move beyond the Basketball Wives label, focusing on her family and other projects. But being married to someone whose public life is so different makes it hard for her to shake off her reality TV past. This mismatch in their public images could be creating some distance between them as they deal with the expectations from both their faith community and the entertainment world. With neither of them addressing the rumors, fans are left to piece things together, and the clues are pretty obvious. What really stands out is the silence. Neither Shaunie nor Keion has talked about the divorce rumors, and people have noticed that they're not showing up together like they used to. Events that were once a couple outings now seem to feature them solo. Their social media, which used to celebrate their relationship, now focuses more on their individual lives. For fans, this silence speaks volumes. In the world of high-profile couples, not saying anything can mean one of two things: they're trying to keep things private, or there are some unresolved issues going on. The longer the quiet lasts, the more people start to wonder. And while we don't know what's really going on behind closed doors, one thing is for sure: fans have a lot to say. Social media is buzzing with discussions about whether the couple is about to split or if they're just keeping their personal struggles under wraps. A user stated, "I think they just grew apart. Sometimes love isn't enough when lifestyles clash." Another one added, "It's all for publicity. Watch them drop a book or a new show after this. What do you guys think? Are Shaunie and Keion facing irreconcilable differences, or is this just a moment of growth in their marriage?" Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrity tea.